This is Dr. Michael Roy talking about a common concern people have, but they don't really talk about it very much. They're inhibited. They don't really feel comfortable talking about it, and that is how their body looks. When I see people with vein conditions, I see people every day of the week. I see some pretty dramatic conditions. I see, purple feet from all the blue veins. I see patches of blue veins on the legs. I see bulging veins. I've seen it all, and some of them can be quite dramatic. What strikes me again and again is that most people who come to me don't think that anything can be done to help them. They think that this is the way they're going to be for the rest of their life, and they're very ashamed of their physical appearance. And people are very cagey about talking about how they feel about their appearance, because as you may recall, one of the 7 deadly sins is vanity. Now, what these people are describing is not vanity. Vanity is, I want to look the prettiest of all, or I want to look like a model, or I want to have the fanciest outfit and have everyone look at me. That's vanity. This is something completely different, and this is something that every human being deserves to have in their normal everyday life, which is a positive body self-image. If you don't have a positive body self-image and you have let's use the word deformity, you have a deformity of your body somewhere. Could be in the case of vein patients, it could be a big purple patch on your leg that people are pointing at and staring at. You could be giant ropey veins that look like ET is crawling under your skin. Those things are really generating a very negative self-image because people stare, people look. You're all of a sudden isolated from the community of people. And one of the keys to having actually really not only positive mental health but positive physical health is a bond and a natural relationship with a community of people. If you feel isolated from them, if you feel estranged, if you feel shamed because of that, you won't feel a connection, and that connection is very powerful and very important to your health. So I encourage people when I talk to them, and it's very difficult because people don't really know. I'm not worried about how it looks. Well, it turns out they really are, and the reason why they are worried about it is because what they really want is this: I want to look normal. I don't want to look pretty. I don't want to look beautiful. I don't want to be a model. I want to look normal, and that's what people deserve. So if you look down at your legs and you see purple, blue veins or bulging veins, and it makes you feel bad, or you don't wear shorts, or you don't wear a bathing suit, or you don't let other people see your legs because you're ashamed. Shame is a terrible emotion, because shame is basically an emotion that says, I am so bad I have to hide myself from other people. That is a terrible mental state to be in. So I encourage people to get their veins treated, and that includes and most of the blue veins that are present on the skin also are associated with leg symptoms and foot symptoms, and most often insurance will provide coverage because they're large veins that are causing problems. So we very often are successful at getting insurance approval, and patients are very grateful that not only do their legs feel better, but they now look normal. And one of the most satisfying things to me is after treating a patient who is very reserved and very ashamed of themselves, and all of a sudden they've been living with it for 5 or 10 years or longer, and all of a sudden they're released and they feel like a normal person again. And I describe it as they're giggly happy. They just are like they can't get over it, because they really thought this was going to be how they were going to live the rest of their life. And no person should have that feeling of hopelessness when you can have that feeling of being normal and being part of a normal group of friends and family, and without feeling ashamed. So this is Dr. Mike Ryan discussing normal body self-image and how important it is to everyone.